Hey everybody, at BV Matson here. We're wrenching in the Keep On Wrenching garage. And here's the 1965 CB77. I've been really battling a few things. Cable, throttle cable, and stuck slides on this thing. Was having a huge problem with the little slides inside of here getting stuck. And I think I figured that out. And also, guys, throttle cable routing is absolutely key. I haven't shown you guys this yet, but here's the 1965 Super Hawk that I just picked up this week. Let's take a look at the proper way, or at least how it's actually working for me at this point for routing the throttle cable on a CB77 Super Hawk. We'll dive into the details on this beauty, 14,000 miles on it. But, you know, I was scratching my head on this one. God, couldn't get the throttle cables to return. I had a really sloppy, wouldn't snap kind of a throttle, driving me insane. And then it dawned on me, hey, Brian, you just picked up a Super Hawk. Why don't you go and look at how things were routed? And here you go, guys. I think a lot of you are going to find this useful. Coming out of the side. Didn't think it went this way, but it actually comes back through onto the top of the triple tree, the mount, and comes out the left side. Comes out the left side, underneath the tank mount, and then your junction for the two different cables lays right on top of your coils, and then each one of your leads are gonna go out on either side. I can't find this other one here right now, but it splits into two, and the key, the absolute key on this cable is that this connection needs to be coming in almost vertically with the carbs. Let me show you on the other bike. If your cables aren't dropping straight down into that carburetor, it's not gonna work. This is like a plunger system in here, and it's gotta have zero resistance. So again, we're gonna come up. Each cable is gonna split and go into the top of each one of those carbs. Your junction box is gonna come and lay right on top of these carburetors. It's gonna go up around the front, and then it's gonna come poking right through here. I need to secure this. This should be pointing a little bit forward, just a little bit forward on this. Hard to show what that would look like, but it needs to go forward just a little bit. But man, the main goal that you're looking for here is dropping straight in on that. And now, I got a really nice, both sides, I still gotta sync this up, but I got a nice snappy throttle, and that is something I have been lacking for a long time. Now, another really, really important detail, if you're struggling with stuck slides, check this out. All right, pretty interesting little thing here. I've been battling this for a while, and I checked out, read some chapters in David Silver's book, and you can see here my slide sticks. These should drop right in. So you want to be careful. Don't over torque your carburetors, because it is, watch that slide right now. I'm going to loosen this up. See my slide starting to go down? Loosen it up a little bit more. That slide comes in. It's like actually contorting this carb body. And now, as I fiddle around with that, now I got a nice poppy slide. It's not there yet, but I'm gonna go really nice and easy. It actually contorts the body of the carb if you torque it too much as you're going in there. So if you're having a problem with stuck slides, pay attention to that. So those were the two nuances that have been really, really holding me up on this bike. I think it's the combination of the sticking slide, the incorrect throttle cable position, which was actually, now that I look at it, and look, I've looked at this a million times, guys, the slides were actually partially up the way I had been routing it. So this routing of this cable is absolutely key. We're gonna wanna sync these, and how you sync them is you wanna make sure that each one of the slides are moving at the same time when you apply pressure on this. And we're basically just gonna adjust these top caps, and just really, it's just kind of a back and forth thing. You can use your finger on one while you watch one, or the manual actually suggests using a mirror, but you need those completely synced. Another thing that you want to pay attention to is on the choke. So the choke, if I can show you, it's actually easier on this side. Whoops. Choke comes down, closes the whole cover, restricts the engine of air. Make sure that you're adjusting this little bar across here so that you're getting full choke closure on both sides, all right? So you gotta balance the choke, and you need to balance the cables opening those slides. But again, big epiphany moment, and thanks to David Silver Spares for a few sentences in his massive book about how you can contort the carburetor and that'll hang up your slide. So the only thing I'm worried about now is that I don't have enough torque on these bolts, and then I'm gonna have a massive air leak. But one thing at a time. This is what I've been dreaming of, is a nice slammy, nice pops, just pops right back in place on that throttle. Guys, I bet you all who have been working on these Super Hawks have had a similar problem. So I hope this helps you out. Throttle cable routing, and be careful, don't go He-Man on those nuts. All right, everybody, we'll see you in the next video or live stream. Don't forget to head on over to keeponwrenching.com. Grab yourself a free sticker. Also, go find the Facebook group, the Keep On Wrenching Community Group. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're over 11,000 subscribers on the Keep On Wrenching channel, and that's all thanks to all of you. We're getting real close, man. This was huge. We'll see you in the next video or live stream. Air filter's on. All right. I think we fine-tuned this thing. Let's go. All right. Huge. Huge. A good sign that your throttle cable routing is correct is when you turn the wheel, you see no difference in idle speed or throttle. I feel really good about this. We're on to final tune of the 1965 CB77. Giddy up.